Yeah, thanks, Amit. Looking forward. Feel free to use the chat in case if you have any questions, or you can start reacting. So just curious to know where you guys have joined from. You can just paste your s- store ID, or your website, or if you have any PDPs in the meanwhile. Atlanta. Hi again. Atlanta excited. Do you mind sharing your website details as well? Okay. Redeem Mirrors. Hi Melissa. Redeem Mirrors. Okay, excited. Let me just take a look. Digimark. Hi Gian. Hi Farah. Kuminclub.com. Okay. Let me just take a look at these. All these websites looks fantastic. I can see there are chatbots as well. Uncover skincare.ke. All right. Hi Harsha. Let's get started in a couple of minutes. We are waiting for a few more people to join. Hello. It's called. Sure. Harsha, no problem. I'm going to send this recording. This is already being recorded. I can send you the whole recording. No problem. Okay. I see a lot of people from Atlanta. I am excited as you, Benjamin. Thank you for mentioning. And don't worry about the recording. I can just send it over to you right after this a meeting so that you can take a look. You can share it with people who are interested. No problem at all. All right. I think we have a lot of people. I think we are good to start. And my team will keep accepting the people as well on the go. No problem. So I have checked all the website which were there in the chat. All of them looks amazing, and seems like we have brands from multiple backgrounds. And yeah, so excited about this session. So yes, let's get started. So now AI is changing the world, and in today's session we dive into AI's impact on e-commerce, as you already know, and how it helps e-commerce business in converting website visitors to buyers. So this might have interested you because on an offline store, the conversion rate is around 40%, whereas people come in with real intent, and you already have someone to engage with them, ask them what they are looking at, or help them buy products. But on a store, you can see like people come with an intent. You have window shoppers, you have people who are just browsing, and also you have people who are just looking at products. They'll just add it to the cart and wait for the right time to purchase. And there are people who add the product to the cart, go to the checkout, and then there is something on top of their mind, like there's a problem with the pricing, or they have a question on return or refund, or they have a problem with the shipping policy, and they just drop off. So there's a lot of problem when it comes to an online store. So that's what we are trying to solve today with AI. So I am Akshay, the AI expert for e-commerce. I have helped companies gain over 1 million in revenue. We already work with big brands from different backgrounds like apparels, cosmetics, jewelry, healthcare and fitness, and many more. I have helped gain revenue by increasing the conversion rate. Like, you have a visitor on your site, and we have these features which can nudge them, and so like the challenges which I told you, we'll be able to uncover those, so that make sure that sale is happening on the right time, and they're just not leaving your site without any product information or any other information regarding the policy. So that's not the case here. That's what we are going to try and solve with AI. And in today's session, we'll talk about how True Classic, Mitchell Brands, Happy Jewelers, and Transformer Table have benefited from AI. So we have the proven results. We have already seen the results with these brands. These are big brands. Let's see how they are, benefited from AI, so that you can resonate it with your brands, so that you can imagine how, imagine adding a chat GPT to your website, right? Now you can see a lot of people are going to start using AI for searches, for everything, and also to get information. And AI is the one which is going to change. So I have spoken with a lot of e-commerce owners. They don't want to stay behind, or they don't want to lag. They just want to get started with AI right away, so that they are giving a personalized experience for their visitors. So that being said, um, just curious if you can paste any of your PDP links, so that I can just take a look, and let me tell you how what's the difference between adding an AI and also a typical PDP. Let me just quickly share my screen. Let me know. Thank you so much for sharing this. Just give me 1 minute. I see multiple PDPs. Thank you so much. Just give me 1 minute while I share my screen. All right, let me open up a PDP. So here I can see Happy Skin Refresh, Fridge Fresh, Mask. It is. And this looks fantastic. And you can see the pricing, add to cart button, and ingredients list, key benefits on how to use. Cool. And this is a typical PDP. And let me just open up another site, which is AI powered. so that you will understand the difference here. So this is from a similar background. They are also into skincare, and you can see I'm on this site and I'm just deciding what to buy. And I'm on the site for some time, and you will see a nudge from the AI shortly. Here it is. It's asking me, what are the benefits of Fair and White? Can you recommend me a lightning body lotion? And where is my order? So imagine in this site, I was just here and I didn't see any nudges, right? And also when it comes to the AI powered widget is here, it's gonna nudge me to have a conversation. And you can see I have just asked the AI to recommend me a lightning body lotion, and you can see it's already saying, hey there. It's gonna personalize accordingly. It's gonna sound like a human, and it says great options, and also it's gonna suggest you some of the products which are already there on your site. So you can see multiple products here, and you dive deep into this. So you might have an oily skin or a dry skin, and you want to know how that's going to react, right? So you select this and you go ahead and ask, will it suit my dry skin? And here is the lead generation option, which you can make use of it. So I'll just type in my email address. This is totally up to you. If you want it, you can make use of it, or you can just skip it, and then it's gonna give you the exact details. So it says, thank you for sharing your email. Let's address your query now. Absolutely. And it gives me the answer right away. And it says, just remember to apply it on clean, dry skin, probably at night, and follow up the sunscreen. So these things which were there in this PDP, like the ingredient list, the key benefits, and also how to use. So these are already being fed into AI so that it's giving you the answer right away instead of the visitor going and reading it, where they just leave without reading it because they don't have a lot of information. They just leave. So this is where AI can help you in converting that particular visitor into a buyer. And let me just open up another site. An award-winning Amazon ad partner. We help. Uh, Thank you, Jireen from Podium. Always looking for the ways to supercharge our brand. Let me open up this one. Okay, seems like you are an agency. That looks good. I'm going to pass it to my team so that they can reach out to you. Yeah, got it. All right, no problem. I'm going to open the ready mirrors. Uh, Geraldine, my team will reach out to you, and we can discuss about this as well. Not a problem. Let me open up Ready. This looks fantastic. So I think you are into furnitures, and yeah, we do. Let's see how we can help you on this. So let me open up another brand which uses. So here is another brand from a similar background as yours, as Redeem Mirrors. Let me just open it up in another tab. And you see a typical description and then also an installation policy. And it seems like you've got a lot of information, and seems like you're selling only mirrors. It's fantastic. And let me just open up this. I think they have set the out of work hours. That shouldn't be a problem. Let me open up another one. So I'm opening up another clothing brand. And for this, if you ask me, the questions from your visitors will be like, regarding the product details. Like, instead of me going and searching for all the product, I'll ask the AI, suggest a product for my bedroom, or suggest a dining table, or you just, you tell the AI about your width and height of your room, or the length and everything, and it can start suggesting furnitures accordingly. That's what AI can do to this particular site. And let me open up this site, which is supercharged by AI, so that I can show you another one as well. So imagine I'm on a apparel brand. I'm pretty sure there are people who have joined from apparel brands as well. And I go ahead to the AI and I'll just ask. So written policy is something very important for clothing brands. Like, so they just join, they just add something to the cart, and then they are worried about the size. Will it suit? Or how am I gonna return it? Or how long can I take time? So is it 7 days return policy or 10 days return policy? All these questions are on top of their mind, and they just don't make that purchase. And that's when you nudge the visitors with these questions on top of their mind. So it says, what are your return policy for custom suits? And it's gonna come up with the policy right up. So you can see returns are available only for first orders, so that you will understand the size. And you can see we have prepaid return label as well. And now I go ahead and ask a next question. Suggest suit for my wedding. So this is how you make the visitors interact with you, instead of them going and looking for your products. So I can see it's already suggested some of the suits, and you can go ahead and you can ask a lot of questions, just like I told you, and you can get started, right? With that being said, so I highlighted these pain points. I have a question here. What are the script question available for AI forward search? That's a good question, Melissa. Like, the thing is, like, you don't have to train the AI. Imagine you have the Shopify store and you have the description, you have the return policy, and everything is fed already. All you need to do is just install the application which is already there, and it's going to get all the information, and it's going to start answering all the questions. There is no training needed, but in case if you feel like you need to script some questions, you can do that as well. Maybe just like I showed you, these are the nudges, like, where is my order, is a frequently asked question, so that you can keep it in the beginning itself whenever they land on your website, so you can tweak it accordingly. And there are questions which can be modified on a PDP or on the search page, and you can tweak it accordingly however you want it. Melissa, I think, hope that answer your question. And yes, Benjamin, you should have seen in some of the other websites as well. Let me just open up site. So with that being said, so I wanted to highlight the main agenda which we already discussed. So we wanted to discuss about the lower conversion rates on your website, and drop off due to lack of clear product information, which we just saw, and also lack and unclear shipping and return policies, and lack of personalization. So when I say lack of personalization, It's like a visitor can be there on your site multiple times, right? And there can be multiple sessions before they go ahead and make that purchase. So what happens here is you have these, AI features which can start suggesting products from their browsing history as well, which makes it even more interesting. Like, so maybe I want to purchase a particular shoe, and imagine I'm just waiting for the price to go down, maybe a 20% or a 30% off, so that you can understand the intent, and can maybe you can the AI can throw a spin the wheel context, and when they spin the wheel, you're gonna provide them a 20 or a 30% of offer to make that purchase happen, right? So these are actually the challenges on an online store. So is there anything else which you would like to add? Feel free to, add it in the comments. That's a good question, Benjamin. So you wanted to know how to train this AI. It's like, as I told you earlier, there is no training needed. Like, there are already informations on your site regarding your products, regarding your shipping policy and return policy. And once you install the AI onto your app, it's going to get all the information and it's going to start answering the question. With that being said, you need not trust the AI, right? All the time. Maybe it doesn't know the answer. Maybe there are things that are, need to be trained. That's when there's an analytics for this particular AI, so that you can always go back and check the questions which are not answered by the AI properly. And then you can just, it's like, you can understand what are the questions that are being unanswered, and you can start, training the AI accordingly. That's how you do it. Let me just open up the dashboard just to show you the features. In the meanwhile, feel free to add any other questions you have, or if you have any other challenges which I have not mentioned it. In the meanwhile, I'm going to share the screen right away. And now I'm going to switch it back to the manifest AI, where you'll be able to see the features right away. And here are the features which I was talking about. And you will be able to see the different nudges which you just saw in multiple sites. It can be the homepage welcome nudge, collection page nudge, and you should be able to add any of these nudges to multiple pages. And also you have the interactive elements, which can be a quiz. Maybe this is another interesting thing. Like, before you suggest a product to your visitor, you can come up with a question, maybe 5 to 10 questions. Here is the quiz and test quiz. You test the quiz, you can start editing all these questions, and then right after they answer all these questions, you can start suggesting these products. Like, maybe this is a clothing brand, so the question will be like, what are the types of clothing do you prefer? Is it going to be a casual wear or a stylish trendy wear or something like that? And also you can ask, what are the preliminary concern you have with the outfit? Any question regarding different, the questions can be different according to different brands, as you already know. You can tweak it accordingly, and then you can start suggesting your products. And this is something which you can add anywhere on the homepage, on the PDP, or wherever you want. And then Benjamin asked me about how it gets trained, right? So here is the assistant training. So you should see how the AI is equipped to answer all your questions, and you can see the data sources as well from where your answers are coming up from. And here is the product details. You can see once this being installed on your site, you should be able to see all your products in here, and you can turn it off in case if they are out of stock, or you want to make some tweaks, or if you want to recommend that product, you can turn that off as well. And then you have this unsatisfactory responses. So Benjamin asked a question like, how am I going to train it? So these are the questions that was not answered by the AI, so that you'll know these questions need some answers, need some training, so that you can always go ahead and start editing it, so that it can get those answers done by in maybe when they ask the same question next time, it's going to answer all those. So what happens with Manifest AI is, like, there's a trial period of 30 days which we offer for everyone who are here today. So we are gonna do an A/B testing on your site. Like, you can see how Manifest AI is acting on your site. You will see a drastic drop in support tickets. I'm pretty sure a lot of you have a ticketing solution at the moment, and you see a lot of tickets coming in for simple queries. Like, it can be anything. It can be regarding the product or return policy, or it can be anything. That's right. Thanks for that question, Melissa. I was about to answer that. So Melissa asked, is there a point where we can transfer this chat? Absolutely. So any questions, maybe a serious question from a visitor, and you want to do a handover to your, support system, and you want the live agent to join, you can always do that. Whenever someone type in, talk to an agent, there is a transcript happening. The agent will see the entire chat that happened with the AI, and he's gonna start assisting accordingly. So we have a seamless handover for any of your tools which you're using. That shouldn't be a problem. That's another good question. Does it support multiple languages or just English for now? It supports multiple languages because we have customers who are using Manifest AI in multiple regions. So we support almost 90 languages at the moment, and I'm pretty sure it's all of it. And even if it is not included, we should be able to support those languages as well. And you can start asking question in any language, and you can see the AI is answering it right away. And before I move in, I think we are almost nearing the end. Let me just highlight this analytics part, which is very much important, so that you will understand how it is, you'll know what AI is doing to your site. This is something important, right? So that's when analytics comes in. You can see the interactions happening, and also the conversions happening after they interact with the AI, and the conversions happening without interacting with the AI. All these can be seen here in this analytics, and also the customer support, the engagement, the product insights, and all of it can be seen here on this particular analytics part. And as I told you, I'm going to give you a 30 days of free pilot. There's going to be free onboarding and free training for everyone who are going to book a meeting right away, or maybe by end of tomorrow. And we will get in touch with you maybe by next week to set up, to analyze your website and see how Manifest AI can help you in increasing your conversion rate, and also in reducing the number of tickets you get, and also the cart abundant, which is a big problem for all the online sites out there, because people add uh, the product to the cart and they just leave, and you have no idea why they're leaving. So these are actually the challenges I hear from most of the e-commerce business owners and CROs. They are very much interested in increasing the conversion rate, and that's why I wanted to name this session it's about CROs and increasing the conversion rate. So that's why I wanted to host this session. And I think the last 30 minutes was valuable to all of you. And if you feel like this is something interesting, or you want to get started with AI, feel free to book the meeting and we'll be there. We'll get in touch with you as quick as possible to get started with a 30 days free pilot. And also we are going to offer you a 5,000 credits, AI credits. It's for free. You can just play around your site. At least you will know how, AI can transform your site. So that's the main agenda of this session. And thank you so much for everyone who have joined. And also we have another product which can help you in marketing. Maybe we will do another webinar next month to talk more about the marketing part. And also it can help you in transferring your LinkedIn comments, sorry, the Instagram comments, Facebook comments. And also you can do some marketing through WhatsApp as well. We have another product which can do that. Maybe I'll schedule another webinar and we'll dig deep into that marketing part as well. And thank you so much for joining today's call. And in case if you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the chat and I'm happy to answer, or we will meet you again. Thanks, Jeline. Yes, thank you so much. Thanks, Jeline. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you, Lily.